Welcome to our Zoom tonight. We're going to talk about like why UAE investment is worth looking at, and then the golden visa of UAE, and the macro market on Dubai, as well as introducing a new project. I'm Rita from Asia Bankers Club, and I'm very excited to share with you on our experience, and then as well as our opportunity in real estate to all our potential clients, and then on good markets. Why we will consider of UAE, because it's actually a US dollar access, since it is like the currency dirham AED is pegged with US dollar, which will be consistently at 3.67, and then to Hong Kong dollar, that the exchange rate will be 1 dirham to 2.12 or 2.11 Hong Kong dollar. So then you don't have a currency risk when you are considering your selling and then buying. And then also we have a lot of like great news about the growth in UAE. For example, BlackRock has been like announcing to getting into the market in 2024. And then also that the D33 strategies of Dubai, then they have a real estate strategy targeting to be having like 272 billion on increasing on the 33% home ownership. We're allowing all the investor or homeowner to gain with the growth of the real estate strategies of Dubai. So this is actually also a worldwide business center for real estate as the vision of that of 2033. Allow us to introduce our company. Kingston is our CEO, and he used to be a banker from Morgan Stanley and Associate General. So he started a company with on over 10 years ago. Then we have Asia Bankers Club, Golden Emperor, and then as a sister company, as well as we are award-winning in different markets, UK, Thailand, Vietnam, and Hong Kong. And we have our regional offices as well, including our Dubai team. We are the first company having our team in Dubai, which means that for your investment in Dubai, we will be able to help you to sell and then to buy, because you have to get a licensed agent where our team there could facilitate this for you. We're going to share on 3 parts in this presentation, and then, as I said, like why UAE, and then on analysis on Dubai area, so that you get a better idea of why each area's difference and etc. And then also we have a case study of a project which will be at a private pool unit of great investment potential, only at 1.6 million Hong Kong dollar. And then lastly, then we'll have our guest speaker from UAE, Mr. Usman, will share a lot on golden visas details. Let's look at UAE. UAE is currently having about like almost 13 million people. And then Dubai itself having like 3.7 million, and then its strategy will be looking at increasing. We always think about like, UAE or Middle East, like mostly is an oil exporter. However, actually in Dubai, the oil GDP percentage is very minimal. So basically inside of oil, they have 3 key industry in Dubai, which is banking, real estate, and tourism. So what's happening in Dubai now? Like in terms of real estate, it is having a record of high sales volume, including off-plan and resale market. So you can see the transaction has been increasing and then doubled in 3 years' time. In comparison to Hong Kong, where you have a better idea, like 2024, the transaction is about 60,000, and then dropping a little bit like on 2023 to 58,000, and then to last year, 2024, actually it is slightly below 48,000. However, in Dubai, that the record is going up. So by 2024, actually it is with a growth of total transaction of over 180,000 transactions, which is over 36% year-on-year growth. So you can see that the amount is like over US dollar 142 billions in records. for the real estate transaction. So you can see how busy and then the actually how exciting to be this market on real estates. And then on top of that, for all the transaction that is easily being tracked and then very transparent through the DLD website, you can see all the transaction by the clicking in the website to check all the transaction details. And then there's one of the highest transparent markets in the world. So you can see that in comparison on 2022 and 2022, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, which is UAE, is topping over the other market on the transaction records. And then also that you can see that the growth of Dubai is actually recording the highest in UAE market, where it is year on year. Then, for example, that you can see this is topping the rest of the market since like it has been opened up for freehold for over 20 years. And then also why we should look at Dubai as an investment point of view, because compared to a lot of market which is active in real estate, you can see the rental yield and then as well as the capital gain potential is the highest among New York, London, Mumbai, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Los Angeles. So which will be something that you should look at. Also, as I mentioned, the transaction is like very high every month. For example, just putting an example, like July last year, they have 16,000 transactions, and then over half of them is actually off plan. But then it shows that they have a market on that because completed project on the second hand reselling is almost like 50% as well on the transaction percentage. Also, that's because dominantly 80% of the deals is cash buy, so that will not be affected by interest rate or mortgage. So that is one of the most stable market in the world on real estates. And then the rental yield is actually on a year-on-year growth of 25%. And then when you are looking at Dubai, why we see it is a high potential, because for the renter, if you have been renting for a while, you will consider of like buying because the rent has been increasing so high, 25% year on year. So and then also they have a scattered like payment plan on Dubai real estate. So that's making the demand and then the needs of renter to buy their own home is increasing. Apart from that, what makes UAE itself so strategically in the world, because within 4 hours, you could reach out to 1/3 of world population. And then when we talk about 8 hours, there's like half of the population in the world then is reachable. So making it like is airports to be one of the busiest. And then just next to London in terms of most connected cities in the world. On top of that, as mentioned, that buying a properties can also grant you a golden visa, where we'll give you more details later on with Usman on this. And then as long as if you are buying a property over 2 million dirham, then you'll be granted on a 10 years golden visa, residential. And then so that's why it has actually attracts a lot of millionaire like wealth high net worth individuals to be going to UAE. For example, like UK is topping the number of like people moving to UAE instead of staying in the UK. And then we see that this like the migration rate of millionaires in the world is very high. 21% of the young and wealthy people from UK, France is targeting UAE as a new home. That's why, you can see the population growth is very high in that, where like as mentioned, now the population is already 3.7, getting to 3.8 millions. And then by 2040, they're actually aiming as having the population reaching 5.8 millions. So year on year, that's incorporating with the master plan of Dubai 2040, that it is actually having a very good development on a master plan that attracting all the tenants as well as having the population growth. One of the main reason because if you work there, you have no income tax. And if you are actually an investor, you don't have to pay for rental income. There's no capital gain tax, nor there's any like inheritance tax. It is like very attractive to a lot of like investor over the world. So also that's not just that, because for corporate tax it's only 9%, which is one of the lowest. And then they also have actually like your taxable income will be existing 375,000 dirham, then it's only 9% on the corporate tax, which is one of the lowest in the world. For example, in Hong Kong, there's 16.5%, Singapore 17%, not to mention in UK and Australia is 25%. How do we look at the market in UAE on different districts? You can consider like on the case study that we're going to talk about, this is one of the most popular residence market, like in Taikoo Shing and Taikoo Place, with offices and residential. And then also people know more well known about is on the downtown area, which this will be similar to our Central and Shangwan. And then the entertainment area in the Palm Jumeirah and Marina will be looking at like mid-levels and repulse bay with lifestyles living there. But then when you're looking at the property price, downtown and Business Bay will be roughly about like per square feet price is like 3,500 dirham. Entry tickets for an apartment will be roughly about 5 to 6 million Hong Kong dollar. And so we know that downtown that we have the Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall, and then nearby that will be DIFC, the financial hub in Dubai, having like over 30,000 workers. And then also Business Bay is another area on all the businesses where our office in Dubai is actually located in Business Bay. So there's already over 18,000 companies there. So they will be aiming at increasing on this number. And in 30 Business Bay itself, it has over 300,000 people working there. And then on Palm Jumeirah and then Dubai Marina, it is a more touristy place where everybody knows about Palm Jumeirah as being the largest man-made island. And then with all the millionaire like reside there. So the per square footage price, then we're looking at the most luxury area there is only like 7,000 dirham. Because the unit there, the size is relatively bigger. So the entry price is roughly about 20 million. And then for Dubai Marina, this is average of about 3,000 dirham per square feet. And then the sizes roughly will be something about like at least for one bedroom will be over 700 square feet. That's looking at around 7 million Hong Kong dollar plus for a unit. So Palm Jumeirah, as I shared, and then Marina Life will be looking like this with a lot of like activities going on. It's one of the popular and earlier developed area in Dubai. And when we're looking at residential area, that's most practically for people who works either in Business Bay or downtown area, as well as on a tourist area on the Palm, they will choose to live in the residential area, which the average per square feet price is only 1,800. And then it only takes them like within 20 minutes. Actually, 20 minutes is one of the vision of Dubai on transportation, where making every distance is only 20 minutes, where this residential area on this project in Production City is actually 20 minutes to downtown area to Burj Khalifa, as well as only 15 minutes to the DMCC, as well as the Palm area. Apart from that, because it is a residential, they have equipped with a lot of like good school, And then they have nearby will be mainly some townhouses and villas. So we have famous projects in the Arabian Ranges. 1 to 3 is mainly on townhouses. So when you're looking at apartments, that production city or this residential area will have more options on an apartment for you. So also that the size, because of the per square footage price, is more like very affordable. And then the ticket price is only starting around roughly like 2 million Hong Kong, where it is like a price of a car park space in Hong Kong. So there's some transaction records for your reference, which is on the residential area next to the close to production city on the projects that we shared today. And on JVC that you can see on already completed project that you they bought in 2018 at per square footage is 960 per square feet. And then in 2024 October, the transaction on the per square feet price is like 1,560. 60% increment on capital gain on this one, as well as a off-plan project. You don't have to complete the project when you think the price is good. Within a year, then is also have a record of 41% increment on the per square feet price with a transaction on a flipping. So it gives you the opportunity to flip as well as a long-term investment. With a long-term investment, you also can gain on rental income too. So again, back to earlier, as I mentioned, there's no rental income tax and capital gain tax or inheritance tax. So that will be a net profit for you. And then close by the area on the on this residential, you have nice golf course. You have Dubai Science Park, where it sits the 350 companies employing over 3,600 people, and then it will be increasing. And then also you have some tourist area, Global Village, World of Adventures, and then you have a lot of good school like grammar school, Dubai like primary school. So that is actually the heart of New Dubai, and then don't miss the chance of taking the opportunity to invest to gain your wealth. We're excited to share with you on the project that on this weekend, that is Samana Resorts Dubai. Why Samana? And then we're going to share a little bit more details with you. And Samana Developers is actually the top 10 developers in Dubai. On 2014, actually, he's recorded on the number 7 on transactions. And then the sales rank is like number 10 because of his they offer you affordable luxury projects. And then also the vision of the CEO that is giving you, as I mentioned, affordable luxury, as well as deliver on time and then on air free time. So the project has been very promising and no delayed. And with a very strong achievement that you can see, they have been award winning on designs and then constructions and etc. They have like numerous projects over 26 years. And so a lot of the project actually at launching phase is sold out within like 48 hours or within a week. So Samana Park Views as a John is like sold out. And Samana Mykonos and Dubai Studio City sold out. And Santorini sold out. In JVC, Samana Miami also sold out. Phase 1, Phase 2. And then in Dubai Production City and the earlier project is also sold out there, Portofino. And then this Samana Resort Tower 1 also sold out last November, mid-November. If you have been looking at these all these projects, one of the features of that is actually each apartment that will have like some special units. And then also like they have some example of completed project 2022. Occupancy rate is over 90% now on renting. And then Studio City also completed as well. This is very popular on both short-term and long-term rental. Samana Resorts, this is at Dubai Production City. Together, as I mentioned, Tower 1 has been sold out, 499 units. And then now that we're launching is Tower 2 with 470 units with options of studio, 1 bed and 2 beds. The price starting is only 761 dirham. So it rental yield could go up to over 10%. Down payment is 25%, and then with is one of the few developer then with the post handover payment plan. So we look at Tower 1, it's actually almost an identical tower, and then that Tower 1 has already been sold out. That will be the CGI on the tower. Very high, like a luxury lobby area, and then very nice amenities on the ground level with swimming pool, basketball field, gym, etc. So you also have yoga area, and then you have Samana Spa. This will be one of the units CGI on the rendering. Ceiling height of all the unit will be over 3.3 meters, so very high ceiling, and then all with 1 car park, and then a pet-friendly apartment over rental yield of 10%. You can actually see that earlier than one of the features of these Samana properties, Samana Resorts, is like each apartment that you have your own punch pool. So allowing you to have a higher rental yield because it's very well received in local market, both on short-term and long-term rental. Why I mentioned like short-term long-term rental, like we can see that on some transaction record in Production City. Then with the reference of this on the studio, there's already like 10% rental yield by the year of 2024. So when you're looking at the completion 2028, that definitely will be higher. On a 1 bedroom as well. So it's like go up to 10% rental. And so currently, like we are very excited to have invited our guest speakers, Usman, in sharing with us more information on the Golden Visa. So welcome Usman on this.
We have just go through the projects and then the macro of UAE and Dubai and why it is the destination that we should really look at for investment. On top of it, we are very much excited to have Usman, who is from Dubai, professional in helping clients applying for golden visas, which will be an added value on your investment because you have an options to take residency in UAE in general with different requirements. So welcome, Usman.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Usman, you can briefly introduce yourself and then let us know how's the success rate right now for our property investor to get the golden visa.
Yeah. My name is Usman Majid, and my company name is Al Hind Business Center LLC. We are operating in whole GCC countries. We are specialized in tours and travelism, and this is our business center through which we are providing the business setup services, golden visa services. So almost all Indian celebrities and Pakistani celebrities, we are processing the golden visa, and we are also specialized in real estate golden visa as well. There are different options available, and we know we have expert team to do all the documentations. We know the process. We can make easy process for you. We can make all the documents on behalf of you. We know all the requirements for golden visa. So first of all, I would like to explain Dubai golden visa. There are 3 options for property owners. First one is 2 years investor visa. What is the requirement for this? If someone having property value 750,000 dirhams, then he is eligible for 2 years investor visa. So what are the documents required for processing this 2 years residence visa? We need initial contract of sale and developer statement. if suppose property is off-plan property. If suppose that is complete project, then you must be having title deed. So then we need only title deed. We don't need initial contract of sale and developer statement. Okay. Then after that, we need your passport copy, photo, then health insurance, then police clearance certificate issued from UAE government, police department. Okay. So these are the requirements for 2 years investor visa. The next 5 years retirement visa. If suppose one person is having property value 1 million dirhams and his age is 55 or above, then he is eligible to take 5 years retirement visa under that property. So same documents required for this kind of property also. Initial contract of sale and developer statement if this is off-plan property. Otherwise, title deed. Then passport copy, passport size photo, medical health insurance. That is the requirement for 5 years retirement visa. Then next is that is 10 years, which is called golden visa, long-term residency. For this, what is the requirement? If suppose one person is having property value AED 2 million dirhams or more, then he is eligible to take 10 years golden visa. Same requirement, document requirements. If suppose off-plan property, then we need two documents, that is initial contract of sale and developer statement. If your complete project, then only title deed. Then rest of the documents, passport copy, passport size photo, medical insurance, that's it. So these are the three options available for the property investors in Dubai. Then next we will come to Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi currently, this is the option available for 10 years golden visa. If suppose your property value is 2 million dirhams, then we need documents related to your property, and that applicant should take the should visit to the immigration for the cross verification of his property documents. Then once verification is done, then we can apply for his 10 years golden visa application. So this Abu Dhabi is only 10 years golden visa option is available currently. There are some more developments going on. Maybe next week some other options will also be available for Abu Dhabi visa for the property owners.
So basically for the 2 years, 5 years, and 10 years, for the application, would the time frame, how long would that expected during, like, for the application time?
Yes, for 2 years and 5 years, there is a little bit lengthy process. So for that, we are just requesting to the applicant to visit for 20 days, at least 20 working days. Then for 10 years golden visa, 10 to 15 working days. But we are trying to finish before that also. If suppose there is no complication, some cases maybe some complications are there. Suppose if one applicant already having residence visa in UAE, then it will take some more time, because we need, after getting the pre-approval, we need to cancel his existing residence visa. So maybe for canceling existing residence visa, maybe that sponsor is not available, or maybe some other reason is there. So it will take some extra time for that residence, already residence applicants. If suppose one person is coming on visit visa, then it will not take that much time, because there is no need to cancel the this one visit visa.
How would be the successful rate for these, like, three types of visa, or would, like, any type will be easier than for our investor to consider, or they're equally the same?
Yeah, this is very simple, before applying the visa for property owners, first we are checking all the documents. If suppose all the documents are okay, then only we are proceeding with the application. So there is 99% chances to get approval from the immigration, because we know the requirements. We will do the scrutiny of all the documents. So then there is no chance of rejection. Maybe 1% chance you can say, maybe due to some unfortunate reasons. So otherwise 99% we can say we will get the approval.
With the golden visa options, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, what will be the main benefits for them if they are looking at investing like into this visa?
Yes, one of the major benefit for this one is this is self-sponsor visa. You don't need to rely on any company. So you are your own sponsor. So you can work independently, you can stay independently. This is the one major benefit of these kind of visas. And for 10 years, visa benefit is long-term residency. Long-term residency you will get. You don't need to renew the visa after 2 years. You don't need to pay the cost again and again. So with same cost, you will get the 10 years visa. So that is the benefit for 10 years golden visa. And you will get lot of discounts also. If you are having golden visa, then you can apply for one card that is called ISAD card. So that is actually a discount card. If you will go for shopping, if you are going to airport lounge, then you will get the discount. If you are using taxi, you will get the discounts. So a lot of benefits are there, and you have easy access to the European countries through this golden visa, 10 years golden visa. For getting the visa for European countries, it will be very easy for you to get the European visa. So there are a lot of benefits for that. One more benefit you can elaborate, that is you can sponsor your dependents also, like your wife, your children, your parents. If suppose you need to hire one maid, then you can sponsor. If you need one gardener, one security guard, you can sponsor. Okay, so these are also the benefits.
So somehow that with three types of visa you can sponsor your families to go without like any differences. It's just like either the easiest will be 10 years because you don't have to renew it every 2 or 5 years, and or otherwise everything will be almost the same. And with 10 years golden visa on top, you can also entitle to a discount. So in comparison to many other countries, it seems to be too good to be true on what UAE is offering to applicants then.
Yeah. So you can say this 2 years and 5 year option for the persons who are not having property to value 2 million dirhams. Maybe some people have property value 750,000, 1 million. So for that they gave these options. So that is the reason. So if you have 2 million property, then straightforward you are eligible for 10 years golden visa.
So basically, thank you, Usman, for the general information about the visas options. And if you have any like more detailed questions about, if co-ownership or what will be the difference, or any other personal like questions about towards the visas, and please feel free to contact our relationship manager and our sales team, and then we will get back to you, or like we can actually set up a consultation time shortly with you. So stay tuned, and then do ask our team for more details, and then we will get it all for all of you.
Thank you, Usman.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usman, for the golden visa information. And if you would like to get to know more on golden visa, and then as well as details of this project on mortgage as well, please join us on the 18th and 19th on this Saturday and Sunday. And the first 5 applicant for like registration, then we're very excited to bring along the famous chocolates from Fix, dessert chocolates in Dubai, brought from our colleagues back to Hong Kong, that's hand delivered. So feel free to contact our relationship manager or our salesperson for more details. And then thank you tonight for your time, and then don't hesitate to contact any of us. Thank you.